10.
To the Perfect 10 podcast right here on the Homers Radio Network, as we're in October, officially the month of Halloween, horror movies, and haunted houses. So there's no better band to count down the top 10 songs of than Slipknot. I'm a huge Slipknot fan. I actually did a 4-hour-long documentary about Slipknot that you can check out on homersradio.com. Just go up to the top title bar and search "documentary," or just Google it and it'll turn up for you. It's also anywhere you listen to podcasts, iTunes, Stitcher Radio, anywhere like that. Google Play, just search HRN and Notcast, and the Perfect 10 will be there as we've counted down several top 10s in music history right here on Season 2 of the Perfect 10 podcast. But like I said, today's going to be the top 10 Slipknot songs of all time, and we're going to start it off with number 10, a track from the album titled Iowa, arguably the band's best work to date. It's going to be a track called Left Behind.
Slowly, so till I
There you have the number 10 Slipknot song of all time off the album Iowa, titled Left Behind. We'll hear from several more tracks from the album Iowa, so I won't get into any really detail about that album just now. I'll move it up to number 9, a track from the album All Hope Is Gone, titled Sulfur. the number 9 Slipknot song of all time, Sulfur, off the album All Hope Is Gone. One of the criticisms I hear about that album is that Corey has too much melody in his singing, which is awesome as the first 2 albums. I'll give it the first 2 albums were super metal. As awesome as those 2 are, after you've put out a couple of those albums, you've got to evolve as a band. I mean, it gets tiring just doing nothing but just metalcore vocals. And especially in this time in his career, Corey had already toured and put out albums with Stone Sour, so he was able to really work on his melodic singing, and you could see it in Slipknot. I think it gave Slipknot a whole different dynamic. I think whenever you put his melody and then add the metal roar to that song like he did and added the melody to that roar, I think that makes Slipknot sound even better as a band. I'm one of those people that like Metallica Black Album and post-Black Album work more than I do the pre-Black Album work, which a lot of Metallica fans I know always say that their favorite albums are the ones that is And Justice for All or previous. But I think, honestly, if you were able to track how many times even those hardcore Metallica fans have listened to songs, I would be willing to bet some money that they've listened to the Black Album songs and other songs that has melody more than just the straight metal songs from those early Metallica albums. You just get tired of them. It's just the same thing. As good as those songs are, if you don't have any dynamic to the songs, they just get tiresome to listen to. And I believe that even though a lot of those hardcore Metallica fans say they only enjoy And Justice for All, and Metallica sold out after that, et cetera, that you hear about every band, just not Metallica. But I do believe those fans that say that actually listen to the Black Album and those albums that they say sold out a lot more than they actually did just the hardcore metal. It's just my opinion. That's how I've always thought whenever I've heard somebody criticize Metallica. It's like they sold 20 million albums of the Black Album and toured for 5 years and made themselves icons from that album. I don't really know how you could sell out from that other than selling out every venue they play in, like Jason Newsted famously said. But we'll move it on now to a track from the latest release from Slipknot, as it's going to be called The Devil in I.
These chains, my friend, I'll show you the rage I've hidden. Perish the sacrament. Swallow, but nothing's forgiven. You and I can't decide which of us was taken for granted. Something is tempting the Father. Where is your will, my friend? satiates never even bother. You and I on the right, traded a lot for the leverage in between the lambs and lights. You're not what you seem. Step inside, see the devil at night. Too many times we've lived, gone till then. See the devil at night. You realize I'm not your devil. I'm not your devil anymore. Your station is abandoned. Fooled you 'cause I know what you've done. Sensation, deprivation, should burn when you turn on everyone. So step inside, see the devil at night. Too many times we've lived, gone till then. Step inside, see the devil at night. I know you found your answers in the end. Step inside, see the devil at night. You realize I'm not your devil anymore. So step inside, see the devil and see the devil and
And there you have the number 8 Slipknot song of all time off the album Point 5, The Gray Chapter, The Devil in I by Slipknot. And if you've never seen that video, I highly recommend you seek that video out and find it. It's an awesome video directed by number 6, a.k.a. Clown, a.k.a. Sean Curran, who does an amazing job. He's got a stellar eye for art, I'll just say. He's got art books out that he's manipulated a bunch of Polaroid photos of just some weird, crazy stuff into some awesome art. He's got movies out. He's got videos out. He's done all the art. He's pretty much the conceptual artist for the band. Anything you think of visionary, whenever you think of Slipknot, it comes from Sean Curran, a.k.a. Clown, a.k.a. number 6. We'll move it up to number 7 now, as it's going to be another track off the album Iowa, which came out in 2001, the second album ever to be released nationwide. It's going to be a track called People Equal Shit.
Here we go. told me the failure was meant to be. Yeah, overdo it, don't tell me you feel it. Stop your vision and fight your way through it. I'm not like you, I just fuck up. Come on, motherfucker, everybody has to die. Come on, motherfucker, everybody has to die.
Right there you have the number 7 Slipknot song of all time, People Equal Shit. Man, you hear that song, and it's just instant adrenaline. It's literally 2 a.m., and I'm sitting in my living room, and I'm ready to jump through a wall right now after hearing that song. Instant energy. And a funny fact that people probably don't know about this song, unless you were in the Louisville area and watched some independent wrestling back in the day, CM Punk, who, of course, went on to do big things in the WWE and get his ass kicked a couple times in the UFC, actually used this song back in 2002 as his entrance music whenever he was in IWA Mid-South, when he was feuding with Chris Hero and that infamous feud they even talk about on the CM Punk DVD. One of the songs he was using as his entrance back then was People Equal Shit by Slipknot, the number 7 Slipknot song of all time. We'll move it up to number 6, yet another song off the album I Was. That was just an absolute masterpiece of metal, in my opinion. Number 6, ironically enough, the Heretic Anthem.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Got a super dread man with a name of drug head, like a deadbeat winner. I wanna be a sinner and not a lifeline for the industry killer. I'm killing this man that you don't understand. I'm a suicide body and I'm guaranteed to fucking snap. It's suicidal, it's pornaholic. Breakdowns obscenity, that's all I wanna be. If you're 5'1", then I'm 6'6'6". If you're 5'5", I'm 6'6'6". When I get 5'5", I'm 6'6'6". What's it like to be a heretic if you're 5'5", I'm 6'6'6". What's it like to be a heretic? Everybody's so infatuated. Everybody's so completely sure of what we are. Everybody down for me from miles away, but face to face I haven't got nothing to say. I bleed for this and I bleed for you. Sure you look at my face like I'm somebody new. Joy, nobody wants anything I've got, which is fine because you're made of everything I'm not. If you're 5'5", then I'm 6'6'6". If you're 5'5", I'm 6'6'6". Well, if you're 5'5", I'm 6'6'6". What's it like to be a heretic if you're 5'5", I'm 6'6'6". What's it like to be a heretic? Yeah! The slightest, the teaching you prices, the listening cleverly. All the money in the world can't buy me. Go ahead, lie to me, tell me again how you're tortured. I wanna know how you followed your orders so well. You're full of shit, you had a dream but this ain't it. If you're 5'5", I'm 6'6'6". If you're 5'5", I'm 6'6'6". Moving 555 and 666. Moving 555 and 666. No, I am 555 and 666. What's it like to be here and take if you 555 and 666? What's it like to be here and take if you 555 and 666? What's it like to be here and take if you 555 and 666? What's it like to be here and die?
There you have the number 6 Slipknot song of all time, the Heretic Anthem. Once again, just another instant adrenaline burst as soon as you hear that song. That's pretty much what the whole entire Iowa album was, in my opinion. Like I said, it came out in 2001, and it came out in a time right after 9/11 to where if you think about the last 2 songs that I played from that album, people weren't really trying to hear that music. So that album really got slept on a lot, and a lot of people had to come back to it a few years later and really find out how good that album was. And like I said, it's arguably one of the best Slipknot albums of all time, if not the best. And if it's not the best, the album that features this track is probably the other one that's considered the best Slipknot album of all time. It's a song called Wait and Bleed, checking in at number 5.
I felt the air rise up in me, kneel down and clear the stone of leaves. I wander right where you can't see, inside my shell I wait and bleed. I felt the air rise up in me, kneel down and clear the stone of leaves. I wander right where you can't see, inside my shell I wait and bleed.
Goodbye, a woman of a town, the night is bright of this time. Everything is turning fast for me. My ears are running cold, the air is standing straight up. This is not the way I picture me. I can't control my shakes. How the hell did I get here? Something about this so very wrong. I have to laugh out loud. I wish I didn't like this. Is it a dream or a memory?
I felt the air rise up in me, kneel down and clear the stone of leaves. I wander right where you can't see, inside my shell I wait and bleed.
Get out of my I guess I don't need this. Why didn't I say this? But I'm a pixel mention where you're gonna take. I am sin by just making my mind up and taking your breath away.
I felt the air rise up in me, kneel down and clear the stone of leaves. I wander right where you can't see, inside my shell I wait and bleed. I felt the air rise up in me, kneel down and clear the stone of leaves. I wander right where you can't see, inside my shell I wait and bleed.
Goodbye. You haven't learned a thing. I haven't changed a thing. The flesh was in my bones. The pain was always fine. You haven't learned a thing. I haven't changed a thing. The flesh was in my bones. The pain was always fine.
I felt the air rise up in me, kneel down and clear the stone of leaves. I wander out where you can't see, inside my shell I wait and bleed. I felt the air rise up in me, kneel down and clear the stone of leaves. I wander out where you can't see, inside my shell I wait and bleed.
And I wait for you.
There you have the number 5 Slipknot song of all time, Wait and Bleed, off the self-titled album. And like I said, that would be the first album or Iowa I really can't distinguish which one is my favorite album. There's different times when I listen to it depending on what type of mood I'm in, which album I like better. Both of them are masterpieces. Back all the way in the year 2000, in March of 2000, we had a backyard wrestling fed, and our first ever pay-per-view was actually called IXW, Wait and Bleed. So definitely love that song as soon as I heard it back in 99. And all the way up until now, still a classic from Slipknot. We'll move it up from the first album back to All Hope Is Gone with track number 4 all time from Slipknot, Psycho Social. the number 4 Slipknot song of all time, Psychosocial, off the album All Hope Is Gone. Like I said, a lot of original Slipknot fans that were only into like the metal version, the metalist of metal version of Slipknot, really hate on this album a lot. But I think it's just because of the expectations they had of the album. I think if you go back and listen to it now, it's a really solid album. And, I mean, 2 of the songs from the album check in the top 10, and that'll be the last time we hear from that album on the countdown. Number 4, Psychosocial. We'll move it up to number 3. Now, the first time we've heard from this album, as it's from Volume 3, the Subliminal Verses, titled Duality.
I push my fingers into my eyes. It's the only thing that slowly stops the ache. But it's made of all the things I have to take. Jesus who never ends, it works its way inside. If the pain goes on, I've waited as my time's elapsed. Now all I do is live with so much fate. I've wished for this, I've bitched at that. I've left behind this little fact: you cannot kill what you did not create. I've gotta say what I've gotta say, and then I swear I'll go away. But I can't promise you'll enjoy the noise. I guess I'll save the best for last. My future seems like one big past. You're left with me cause you left me no choice. I push my fingers into my eyes. It's the only thing that slowly stops me. If the pain goes on, I'm not gonna make it. Put me back together, or separate the skin from bone. Leave me all the pieces, then you can leave me alone. Tell me the reality is better than the dream, but I found out the hard way. Nothing is what it seems. I push my fingers into my eyes. It's the only thing that slowly stops me. But it's made of all the things I have to take. Jesus who never ends, it works its way inside. If the pain goes on, I'm not gonna make it. All I've got is insane. 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 I push my fingers into my eyes. It's the only thing that slowly stops me. But it's made of all the things I have to take. Jesus who never ends, it works its way inside. If the pain goes on, I'm not gonna make it.
That was the number 3 Slipknot song of all time, in my opinion, Duality, off the album Volume 3, the Subliminal Verses. That was another album that kind of got panned a little bit when it came out. Once again, I think it was just the expectations. It was the album following up Iowa, and it sounded not like Iowa. So the people that wanted Iowa Part 2 immediately didn't like the album. But like I said, I'm not one of those people that expect the band to make their same, whenever they make a good album, to just keep making it over and over and over again. I thought the album was pretty solid and good enough to have a song off the album. Checking in at number 3, we'll move it up to number 2 right now, and we'll move it back to the self-titled album that came out in 1999. And the thing I always found funny about it is the first time Slipknot appeared at the Ozfest in 1999, which is what really broke them onto the scene, was May 27th, 1999, and that's my birthday, May 27th. So I always thought it was kind of cool to be able to say me and Slipknot were actually born on the same day. At least we were both unleashed on the world on the same day. Slipknot was around before then, of course, but that was when they were unleashed on the world. And this song is called Sick, S-I-C.
The whole thing I think is sick. 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 The whole thing I think is sick.
There you have the number 2 Slipknot song of all time, Sick, S-I-C, the very first thing you hear whenever you pop in the self-titled album and hit play. That's what lets you know exactly what was to come. And the rest of that album, that's pretty much the first time, other than the 1,000 people that got Mate, Feed, Kill, Repeat, that's pretty much the first impression they ever got of Slipknot. And going back almost 20 years now to that. If I was going to play one song to let people know exactly what Slipknot is, it would still be Sick off the very first album, the very first track. And I think Slipknot probably wanted that to be the introduction that most people heard to Slipknot. I mentioned Mate, Feed, Kill, Repeat. It was actually a track that was reworked into this very song, so it was one that Slipknot really paid a lot of attention to before releasing on their nationwide release whenever they first broke onto the scene in 1999. Moving on to number 1, but before I do, I'm going to run down tracks 2 through 10. Number 10, Left Behind. Number 9, Sulfur. Number 8, The Devil and I. Number 7, People Equal Shit. Number 6, The Heretic Anthem. Number 5, Wait and Bleed. Number 4, Psychosocial. Number 3, Duality. Number 2, Sick. And at number 1, it's going to be Spit It Out.
Did you never give a damn in the first place? Maybe it's time you when the tables turn. Cause in the interest of all involved, they got the problem solved. And the fruit is guilty. Bad little gal, late summer way of try. Stop, drop, and roll. You were dead from the get-go, been mouth-burner. Triple got stuck away, scared at me now. Then you tell me that I thought always is and never was. Don't measure me to piss and vinegar. Stop, tell me actually, think I fear your bullshit. Just another dumb bum, jumping up the shit. It's another way to break through the noise. With a circle that is had, you got your pen. Gotta be that way if you want it. Sanity, literal profanity, it's bad. Smash it out. All you wanna do is shut me down. All I wanna do is step you out. Smash it out. All you wanna do is shut me down. All I wanna do is step you out. Baby, it's the way you gotta spend a lot of room. I'm trying to keep it on your lips by the label when you realize. Step up first. I guess it's time to bury your ass with the chrome straight to the dome. You hear me right, bitch? Out in the sun. And if you know what's good, just shut up and fake. Brother, backstab. Don't you know you're just inside? So I'm picking up. Yeah, such a good shit. Make it a minute back, boy, out. I don't hear shit, cause I keep sitting louder. Come on, I get a face full of tactic. Living up far, going home in a basket. You get up on the power, no, nothing nice, that shit. Like that, something pale, don't protect. And you can have if you want, but I'll find you coming up behind you. Spin it out. All you wanna do is shut me down. All I wanna do is step you out. Spin it out. All you wanna do is shut me down. All I wanna do is step you out. Time I set this record straight. All the need knows something is making me irate. Sick of my bitch falling on their fears. Where you gonna be in the next 5 years? The cool with all the fools and all the politics. Get your lips ready, gonna gag, gonna make you sick. You got dick when they find out the good stuff. Bam, are you sick of me? Good enough. Fuck me, I'm all out of enemies. 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 Smash it out. All you wanna do is shut me down. All I wanna do is step you out. Smash it out. All you wanna do is shut me down. All I wanna do is step you out. Smash.
There you hear the number 1 Slipknot song of all time, Spit It Out, another instant adrenaline song from Slipknot that activates the pit as soon as the opening chords begin. It's all about activating the pit. Man, your grandma will be ready to jump in the circle pit of death once the breakdown of that song happens. Whenever, of course, whenever the song breaks down, it's time to set this record straight. Whenever they do that live in concert, while they're breaking that down, they get everybody in attendance to crouch down like a catcher is when they're catching there in baseball. They crouch down as low as they possibly can, and then whenever it kicks back in to whenever the metal part of the song really kicks back in, everybody jumps up at the same time. It's pretty awesome. Slipknot, as far as I know, invented it. I've never seen any video proof of anybody doing it earlier. It's a pretty awesome thing. I know a lot of other bands claim to have invented it, but Slipknot are the ones that really innovated it, in my opinion, and as far as I've ever seen video proof of. It's just another reason why Spit It Out will check in at number 1 on the top 10 Slipknot songs of all time, and you've just listened to the Perfect 10 podcast on the Homers Radio Network. Follow us at Perfect 10 Cast on Twitter and Instagram. find all the back catalog at homersradio.com or anywhere you listen to podcasts. Just search Homers Radio. Go Gorilla Style.
10,